Hi everyone, welcome to today's Mortgage Message show. We are here live on location at Hopscotch and Vine in the beautiful downtown Plainfield area. We are here today to bring local leaders and influencers to the forefront. And we have with us Terrie Vanover, divorce strategist. And we're really excited here at Mortgage Message to bring Terrie's story and Terrie's mission to the community. It's so much value to be had out there for people who are going through divorce. And I'm going to let Terrie talk a little bit about what is a divorce strategist.
So thanks for having me. Great to be here today.
Pleasure.
So what I do as a divorce strategist is I help women come through divorce without being legally, financially, and emotionally devastated. And then we develop goals so that we can transition confidently into that next phase of her life. And I've been where they've been. I understand how complicated it is. I know how devastating this time can be. And I really appreciate what you're doing, spreading education, spreading awareness, because this is a really important topic for me. You know my story. Absolutely. That I lost my house, I lost my credit. I was just in a fog, I was lost, and I didn't even think to go to a professional like Joe and find out what are my options. How can I get through this time? So I really value that you're doing this.
Absolutely, yeah. One of the things that attracted me to your mission was certainly when someone goes to buy a home or has to deal with real estate or any type of mortgage transaction, it's highly emotional.
Yes.
Well, I could tell you that probably the one thing that may be more emotional than that is going through a divorce.
Yeah.
And as I was sharing with Terrie before the show, the numbers are what they are, but certainly there's so much of an emotional impact that takes into either deciding, do we keep the house? Do we keep the kids in the same school district? Can I afford it? Talk a little bit about your experience with meeting with individuals that have to make those tough decisions.
It is really, really a tough decision, and I've been there, and I made the wrong decision. Or at least I don't think I was educated with my decision. Maybe there had been some more options that had I been more educated, I may have come out a lot more positively for me. So my mission is to help other women to come through this more positively, whether it is selling their home versus staying in the home. But I want them to be at least educated and give them resources like what you're doing so that they know all their options, so that they can look ahead and say, a year from now, can I afford this? If the property taxes go up, can I afford this? Can I maintain the home? A lot of women don't think about lawn and how the landscaping and all those little details that when you're married, you know, you had a partner to help offset those costs and the work. So a house can be a lot of work.
Absolutely. And to that point, a lot of times when an individual that is going through a divorce, by the time they get to my desk, there's a lot of things that have already been put in motion. In your perspective, when is the ideal time for someone to raise their hand and say, I'd like to have a conversation with Terrie?
As soon as, if they're contemplating it, considering it, I would love to help them walk through that, because the sooner I talk with them, the sooner I can help them make better decisions. A place of confidence and not a place of fear or desperation or just making rash decisions. That's come up lately too, where people are rushing through divorce and then they really didn't do their homework to find out, like with keeping the house, maybe they could have kept their house if they'd done a little homework. They didn't really do their homework to know what their options are. So the sooner the better, so that I can help them get the resources, get with professionals that can help them, and so that they're making decisions. I call it future self. You're coming from a place of where do you want to be several years from now? I know you're in a place of pain and hurt and anger now, but we need to think ahead.
That's wonderful. So you're very visible in the Plainfield community, very active, and I guess for all the followers that are watching, whether it's them, a friend, a family member, a neighbor, unfortunately this does impact quite a few people. How can someone get a hold of you the best way? I know you're on all the social media outlets that are out there, but what would you say is the best way for someone to reach out to Terrie?
That's true. You can catch me anywhere downtown Plainfield, but probably just send me an email, terrievanover@comcast.net. I have a website, choosingtorise.com, which has 7 tips for surviving divorce. So catch me there.
Wonderful. Thank you for tuning in to this one of the first inaugural Mortgage Message shows. I'm so excited to have you as a guest, Terrie.
Thanks, Joe.
And certainly later on, as the show progresses, we'll have you back again.
Okay, great.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.